Good morning, students. Today, again, I welcome you in lecture number 21 of BA second year optional English, paper number 5. Today, in our third lecture of love, I will again discuss the views, philosophy, and advice done by Francis Bacon to all the learners. In the previous two lectures, we have very well discussed the Francis Bacon's views on of love. Being a philosopher, social reformer, and an ideal human being, Francis Bacon very well expresses his thoughts, ideas on the various issues in the societies, and of love is one among the many social issues. Dear students, in this 21 or lecture on of love, we will discuss in detail the remaining ideas about love. We have very well discussed that in the previous lectures. Bacon simply say that stage is more beholding to the love than the real life of man. Stage is only, not the society or the state and universe. Only stage for entertainment only, not to bring it into the real life. That is the law. Secondly, he also of the opinion that don't kneel before a woman. Don't be the victim of eyes, means the passion. You will lose not only anything but yourself. Again, he has said that by giving the various philosophies, examples of the ancient Greek philosophers like Epicurus, that love is not the noble things, because human being is made to do heavenly contemplations and very noble things, not to kneel before a woman. That is the one. And today we will again discuss what Francis Bacon says through the essay. He simply says how much the more men ought to beware of this passion. Passion means passion of love. How much means may if the men were beware means जागरूक किंवा शहाणे असणे of this weak passion of love which loseth not only other things but itself. If according to Francis Bacon, if the man following the love, he became the victim of this weak passion. If he kneeled before a woman, if he attracted towards the eyes and loseth everything, it means that he loseth. Loseth means he loses not only other things whatever he has, but itself means totally he loses. So, Francis Bacon is of the opinion that don't follow the love. Don't become the victim of weak passion. You will lose everything. Further, he gives one more important example that how the Paris, the Prince of Troy, loseth not only other things but itself, that is very well given by the example of Helen. Dear friends, it is said that Helen was the most beautiful lady at the time of the ancient time. In Greek literature, there were many references which discusses Helen, her beauty, her elopement, her love and her destruction. So, it is said that Helen was the most beautiful lady at the time of ancient time. And what happened? Helen, who get married with King Agamemnon, the Greek warrior. And in the course of time, what happened? The Paris, Prince of Troy, when he goes to Greek, he meets and came into contact with the Helen. Helen at that time was the most beautiful lady and the queen of Agamemnon. And what happened when this Troy prince Paris goes there and when he came across the beauty of Helen, he was totally attracted towards her and she as well. And what happened when this Paris prince, Troy prince Paris, returned, and at that time he returns along with Helen, means he elopes her. तिला तो पळवून आणतो येते वेळेस. He elopes with her, means Helen, and they live together in Troy. When the Greek warriors came to know that Helen was eloped with Paris or Paris has eloped Helen, at that time they want to take revenge upon Troy, Prince Paris. And one thing you remember, dear friends, this Paris was quitted with gifts of Juno and Pallas. Means he was very much prosperous and the wise man also at that time. Whoever esteemed too much of amorous affection quitted both rich and wisdom. Means he was very rich and a wise man. But when and the same time he is gifted of Juno and Pallas, means God has gifted him the wealth and as well wisdom also. He was a very sound, knowledgeable, prosperous man at the time. But his only decision to love and elope or marry with Helen destroys him totally, and he not only lives itself but also quitted both rich and wisdom. Means त्याला सगळं सोडावं लागतं. It means that I want to give you the example of this Paris like the Mark Antony and Appius Claudius, because we have seen this. Mark Antony was the great warrior who was the half emperor of Rome, and the same time this Mark Antony being everything, prosperous man, warrior, brave man, he has much prosperity, married one, children one, then also he fell in love with Cleopatra, means such weak passion destroys him totally. The same way Appius Claudius fell in love with Virginia, the one of the top 10 advisor at that time, who also loses not only his wisdom, his position, but also itself. So, the same example here, the Paris Prince of Troy was gifted by Juno and Pallas the prosperity and wisdom as well. He fell in love with Helen, the most beautiful lady at that time. He was beautiful but was characterless when she elopes with him. And the same time the Troy king also advises his son to leave him, to leave her and send back to Greek. But Paris was attracted by the beauty of Helen and he is not ready to leave her. And finally, what happened? The Greek warriors attack on Troy as to take a revenge for their insult and to take Helen back. And so, what happened? The long run battle in between Greek warriors and Troy warriors, the Greek warriors won the battle over the Troy, and they have in the night burned the city into the fire. Means they have fired the whole Troy, they have destroyed the whole city, and finally they have gained their war for honor and have take back Helen. It means that, dear friend, Francis Bacon here gives the example of Mark Antony, Appius Claudius, even the Paris, Prince of Troy, through the Helen, the beautiful lady at the time. It means that such the men who are not aware or beware and became the victim of this passion which loseth not only other things they have but itself, means total destruction of their own, means prosperity, wisdom, and their whole, means themselves also. We have here, by giving the examples of such great, bold hearted, wise people, means both the three examples which Francis Bacon puts here, the examples of Paris, Mark Antony, and Appius Claudius. These three were the persons of such great stature and identity, wisdom, and we can say the prosperity and bravery and knowledge also. But but they only become the victim of such weak passion, passion of love, beside the marriage and children, because society never expects such type of relation beside the marriage, beside the family, and so on. And such relations finally leads the man towards the destruction. Not only the destruction of their other things, but their own destruction. So, Francis Bacon again says that this passion hath his flares in the very times of weakness, which are great prosperity and great adversity. Means simply say, love make more fervent and therefore shew it to be the child of hell. Means those who are in love become the folly. Means for him, love is the child of holy. Love is the child of holy. Means man become foolish who is in love, and he loses not only other things but itself. And so he best and simply say they do best if they cannot but admit love. Means there are some people who just admit love of each other and simply keep a quarter, means full distance in between their business and in between their love, and they simply success. So, if you fail in love with it and you simply and finally surrender with it, means you kneel before the woman, गुडघे टेकणे त्यांच्या पुढे सरेंडर होणे, you will lose everything. So Francis Bacon simply say they do best, means there is also some category of men who they cannot but admit love, means they cannot follow it but they simply admit their love and it make it keep quarter, means keep the distance and sever it wholly from their serious affairs and actions of life. Means they are simply keep it or keep the quarter in between them. So they are just the good people who have the distance in between the law. Further, Francis Bacon says that for if it check once with business, if the love, if one has admitted love and keep quarter in safe distance, they are good people. But Francis Bacon say, if you fell in love with and follow it, surrender it, what will happen? It then check once with business, means it enters your business and it trouble the man's fortune and make the man that they can no ways be true their own needs. Suppose if a businessman, if an employee, if anyone fell in love with and he couldn't keep the distance in between the love and himself, beloved and he, then what happens? Step by step, that love enters into his business, check once with business, attached with one's business, and what happens? It troubles men's slowly and slowly he loseth his fortune, because love after turns toward the greed, and man step by step loseth his fortune and make the men they can no ways be to their own ends, means they couldn't do to their own loss, means they can't do anything to their own loss of their own fortune, because once the love enters into their business and they lose everything. Further, Francis Bacon gives one example that I know not how, but martial men means the martial men, military men, the soldiers. Men are given to love, means they give space to the love, how much they give the space to the wine. So, for perils mean danger, commonly ask to be paid in pleasures. Because, like he gives the example of martial men, means soldiers. They involve in the love in to such limit how much they prefer to wine, means for them wine and love and wine are both the things of entertainment, pleasures, enjoyment from the obstacles, boredom and everything. Just they express their love, admit their love and keep quiet. How much? They couldn't engage in love as well, they couldn't engage in drinking also. So, just they preferred what is required for the pleasures, not they allow the wine to rule on him, or not they allow the law to rule on them. If the law or if the wine rules on them, they will lose everything. So, just the love, just the take the wine as for the pleasures, commonly asked to be paid in pleasures, means in the board. So, further Francis Bacon says that there is in man's nature a secret inclination, means there is a secret habit of man and motion towards love of others, which if it do not spend upon someone or few, doth naturally spread itself towards many. Means secret habit of man, secret inclination, secret habit of man, if not love, if not he loves one or few, then automatically, or we can simply say naturally, he loves many, or he spread his love towards many, naturally spread itself towards many and make the man human and charitable like friars, and loves many and he make, or he become more human and charitable like friars. So, this is also very well said by Francis Bacon that if the man involves in love, with a woman or anyone, then what will happen? He will loses everything. And if a man couldn't turn into one or few others' love, then he naturally, automatically, his love spreads towards many and he becomes more human, more charitable, like the friars. So, finally, Francis Bacon concludes his idea by saying that the well known important quotation through which he concludes the essay of love and says, nuptial love make the mankind. Nuptial love Nuptial love make mankind, friendly love perfect it, friendly love perfect it, and wanton love, wanton love, corrupt and embassy it. So, you simply look at here. Nuptial love means the love between husband and wife is an ideal example for the society. So, nuptial love means married love, noble and beneficial for society, means which is an ideal remains for the others. So, this is the nuptial law. Make mankind, means it is better for the society and mankind, the love between husband and wife. Then we have the friendly love. The love between friends is also a noble and it serves to raise mankind to the high position because it is also noble and it serves to reach the mankind, society, human being to the high position. So, nuptial love is also important and friendly love is also important for the nobility and high position of the society. But Francis Bacon is not in favor with the wanton love, and according to him, this wanton love, if you fell in love with besides your wife, you fell in love with others because society doesn't allow such love beside the family. If someone involves in the love, what happens? That love is called the wanton love, and this wanton love corrupt and imbecile. Corrupt imbecile means it totally made man corrupt, and he totally imbecile means he totally destroys. So, dear friends, Francis Bacon is of the opinion and of the support that he supports to the friendly law and also the nuptial law, and he was totally against the wanton law. And such wanton laws he gives the example of Appius Claudius, Mark Antony and Paris the Prince of Troy, and how they have destroyed. So, with this I stop here. In the upcoming lecture, lecture number 22, we will conclude the essay of love in detail. So, with this, I stop here. Thank you very much.